The thing about paradise is that you can never get enough, but it can still be too much. Sometimes we need a vacation from paradise. Oh, it doesn't matter how beautiful, how serene, how sweet, how succulent, that it can't. Anything in time will make you restless, irritable, discontent if you let it get under your skin. Oh, we like to complain we have a pebble in our shoe and then we get rid of the pebble and now our shoe's too big. That's the way we are wired as humans. Actually, even some of us who are not humans. I heard it say if we are made in God's image, God must have been rode hard and hung up wet. I suppose it depends, though, which God you mean. Maybe this isn't a human condition so much as a condition of existence. Take one of the small g god varieties, the Greek god Pan, god of the hunt, god of flocks and herds, god of wine, dancing, festivities. You would think that all of the women, wine, and song of Arcadia at his beck and call would be enough for someone. But I guess he got a pebble in his shoe. Or a thorn in his hoof. Let me start at the beginning. Wikipedia describes Pan, a Greek god, a demigod, a satyr.
Not a satyr.
As I said, god of the hunt, god of herds, god of wine, women in song, god of dancing, god of desolate places. Actually, he's the god that teaches the little shepherd boys how to...
Maybe I should tell you.
Well then.
So nice to see you all. I'm sure introductions will not be necessary. I'm sure you all know who I am. It's true what he said, you know. Paradise does have its ups and downs. Sometimes all it takes to turn heaven into Hades is a quick change in perception. And sometimes the reverse is also true. The man said he would start at the beginning, so that is where I will start as well. I'm sure you're all wondering what has led the great god Pan to be washing dishes at this little Italian joint in the village. Perhaps you think I'm in pursuit of a woman, huh? Then you know me too well. It started with a woman. Sort of. It started with a nymph. And questo è il fin di chi fa mal, but it's not what you think. First, a few words on nymphs. Have you ever seen one? Never mind. Chances are you wouldn't know if you've seen one or not. Let me ask this. Do you know what a nymph is? They're like the cariokas dancing during the carnival. You know, with the headdresses and the feathers. They add flavor to a party. They mirror what is happening and they give it intensity. They're like the bouillon cubes of life. They add zest. Now, it's not given to nymphs to originate or create. That's not really their thing. But a single nymph can show up to a bar mitzvah and turn it into Mardi Gras. I don't know how they do it exactly. You humans say that nymphs animate nature. That's absurd and also not true. They simply intensify the basic nature of nature. Now, nymphs are normally docile little creatures, given to the actions of the gods to inform their own behaviors. I've grown so used to their monotone flavor that I devoured them like krill. Except for this one. There was this one nymph like no other. There was this one. The beginning. If you've never been to Arcadia, it's paradise. And paradise is a party. You know, Ben Gibbard of the Postal Service, he posits that it's not a party if it happens every night. I strongly disagree. There's no secret that we're given to celebrating life in Arcadia. Dionysus is extremely generous with his vineyards, and we both have boatloads of worshippers and hangers-on. There's something about an evening, an event, a gala. Not just the drinking, but the the way people let themselves be served, the way that their guard comes down a little bit in combination with the expectation of things to come. The way that beautiful food, beautifully prepared, can exalt the mind and the senses, exalt the body and the soul, even that of you one-dimensional human types. Exalt everything about you. Cleanliness has nothing to do with godliness. The closest a man comes to godhood is when he's at his table, but it needs to be done right. The best pairing for any dish is panache, which is something that I have in great abundance. Remember, my dears, not the round bread plates, the oval bread. We must cascade the linens, my dears, like a fountain of buttermilk gently trickling down a hillside. We set out these huge trays of candied figs, and barrels of wine, roast meats, breads, cheeses, hookahs, ice buckets of champagne. Fully stocked bar. These things are the tools, as seen from afar, that supply the mind to do the time. Eternity is quite a line. It slips between fingers, creeps up from behind, draws us towards a union, draws us to a bind. One to another, closer to find, but they say love is blind. So maybe it doesn't matter who sits on the platter or who sits at the chair, as long as we share our spot at the table or our space in the stable. Time twists up the table and stretches the verb. Caution, wet words present veritable danger. Un véritable danger. Comme les mots je sais manger. Mais si vous parlez anglais, I suppose you'd say mangers. But before we deign to dine in this starry sky so fine, endless time can rewind. Retrograde makes it strange. We always invite the nymphs. Or anyway, they're always there, you know? The satyrs are there, and some humans, and whomever else Dionysus is pleased to admit from one night to the next. So we were gathered around this feast table. Somebody had set up at the bottom of a hill near a lake. The nymphs were there, and the satyrs, of course. And suddenly, in the middle of a song, probably a song about me, in the middle of a toast, probably a toast to me, a panegyric, if you will. Suddenly, she was there. She was just there. Mi pare sentir odor de me. Well, actually, I felt her before I smelled her. A nymph, yes, but a nymph like no other nymph since Cronus devoured his sons in a belly full of stone. This one. I could feel the strong, steady hum of her consciousness from across the glade. This one. Dark hair, dark eyes, olive skin, big, thick, square nerd glasses. Real Greek geek sheep. She's laying underneath a tree, her arms stretched out overhead, holding open a book, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. I saw it all at once. I saw her, the book, the lights, the trees. I saw myself in time and out of it, and that was when I died. Right? The instant and irreversible death of love that burns down your world in a moment. It's perhaps my favorite thing to experience in this life, that great little death, and I try to experience it as often as possible. I left my place at the side of Dionysus and I walked over to her. My heart, I'm not ashamed to tell you, was beating uncontrollably. I could feel it in my horns. My arms, normally so strong with the strength of 140 mortal men, were shaking like a blade of grass in a tempest. I walked over to her and I stood at her head for several moments, but she didn't acknowledge me. So finally I leaned over her, nudged the book out of the way, and stared deep into her beautiful eyes.
Oh, hi. What are you doing?
Sto pregando per la mia anima dopo aver visto te, signorina. I said, I'm praying for my soul now that I've seen you.
Oh, okay.
That's not the reaction I was expecting. I must admit it intrigued me. Normally, shrieks of fear, delight, resistance, excitement, arousal, weeping, vomiting, all things I'm used to, but this ambivalence. Maddening. Orsu, non perdiam tempo. In questo istante io ti voglio sposare.
Oh, wow, that's sweet. I can't get married right at this particular moment, but thank you, though. That's super flattering.
You speak English? Excellent. Do you know who I am?
I'm sorry, do you know who you are?
These are my lands. Those are my worshippers. The thing about being a god is you exist in multiple dimensions at once. Think of it as having eyes that can see in all different directions at the same time, like a fly or a spider. Compound eyes, compound ears, nose and skin, and the electromagnetic sensitivity of a shark, and the ability to exist within and without the space-time continuum. All of that combined with the lusts and passions of a mortal man gets complicated. These are my lands. Those are my worshippers. That is a temple built to me. This is a rock. That is a tree. This is my heart, on fire for you. Il mio cuore in fiamme per te, amore mio. Tell me your name. I must know your name immediately.
Okay, listen, dude, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, I mean, I needed a few extra bucks this month, so Sharice gave me some hours working your party. I mean, I'm really just here for the gig, and I don't mean to be rude, but you know.
So she didn't want to tell me her name. Of course, I already knew her name, because, you know, God. I mean, small G God, but God nonetheless. And certainly enough firepower to deal with some reticent nymph. Of course, I already know that you are Syrinx, the most beautiful, the most divine, the most succulent, the most sweet, the most savory, the most... The pain in my ass never turns. How dare you? Hello? Hello?
Oh, hey, yeah, it's no use. They're noise canceling.
Look, it's such a beautiful evening. Why don't we go for a moonlit stroll, you and I? We can bring my lutist. He's very talented. He once did a stint at Jeff Rotel. We can make a picnic, you and I. We'll bring some bread, some cheese, some wine, and
Wait,
some...
what's going on here? What is this place? Is this like some never-ending ancient Greek frat party or something? Look, there's bread and cheese over there. Go eat that if you're so hungry.
Yeah, but I'm thirsty too, girl. Real thirsty.
Ew! Oh my god. Sharice said this would be like the easiest $300 I've ever made. Everyone's so nice. Yeah, right. Everyone's so sincere and no one will put their hands on you. My ass. Deities have no dignity. My mother always said that. What do they need it for? To whom do they give account? She always said that. I never listened.
Certainly seems a bit harsh. I'll tell you what, such a lovely evening. Why don't we go for a dip? You and I. Night swimming deserves a quiet evening, and the water is lovely this time of year. We can bring some wine, some blankets, and have ourselves a...
Have ourselves a what? Look, go get one of the other names, okay? Allison. Allison doesn't care who she has bread and cheese with. So that's her, or, I don't know, maybe get yourself a goat. Goats can swim. I'm just not interested.
Not interested. Not interested in me? Do you know who I am? You know I don't have to ask.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong about that. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, small G, okay? I convert this entire swing-footed blade into a Tarantino-style bloodbath.
Let me back up. If you stay, I will make you queen of all that you see. You will rule over the festivities at my side, and 1,000 toasts will be drunk to your honor every night. Do me the honor to stay, be my one, my only, my angel, my soul. We will be Pan and Panda. Not so much. Yeah. But do me the honor.
First of all, how many times have you given that little speech, okay? Now why would I stay? Also, you don't even have Wi-Fi, okay? And what? Stay and what? Drink, feast, dance, copulate, consume, repeat, copulate, consume. Wait, you're serious? That's literally all you guys do here?
Yeah, isn't it awesome? Viva la famina! Viva el buon vino!
I mean, every single night you must be joking. Why?
What did she mean, why? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it glorious? But to her, it was neither. That was when I felt the first crack in the steel foundation of my life. I mean, she said why, and I just thought, like, wait, where are you both?
Oh, listen, I'm sorry I said that. That kind of sounded judgy, which I'm trying to work on in therapy and stuff. But the point is, it's really none of my business how you live your life, okay? But I'm gonna go. Have a good night, though, and bonus that stuff.
Do you want a lift? I can summon a chariot.
No, thank you.
Do you want me to instantly bend space and time, instantly convey you to wherever you want to go? I can do that.
No thanks. I prefer to walk.
She was gone.